Hey everyone, welcome back to XVolt Productions, and today I'm going to be upgrading the hard drive in this iMac into a solid state. I had to get this bracket as well because it's a 3.5-inch drive. So it's going to be two different parts of this video. The first part is going to be cloning everything to the new hard drive, and the second part is going to be actually replacing this. Now, the only thing I am missing from this upgrade that every other YouTuber has in their upgrade is a temperature sensor for the SSD, which is a bit problematic because, you know, you kind of need that, but I have a solution to that software-wise, and plus I'm not going to bother with that until I get an optical drive for this. So let's get onto it. First things first, let's unbox this little... Oh, there's tape, of course there is. Okay, well, there it is. It's open now. Here we go. Now, the reason I got a 1 terabyte instead of like a 500 gig one is because this already came with a 1 terabyte hard drive, so I just want to, you know, have a 1-to-1 copy. Okay, just like the tutorial that I read said, let's initialize this. Erase, let's just leave it as untitled for now. Okay, so I have it here as Macintosh HD. I hope that doesn't cause any problems with this thing. But next thing that I gotta do is I gotta copy the stuff over. So let's, after a million tries, it finally booted to the utilities. Side note, if your iMac isn't booting up, try using a different keyboard, one that actually freaking works. Okay, let's just copy over my data. I thought I needed a separate program for this, but apparently you can just do it within disk utility. Show all devices. Here we go. So this is the thing on the thing. So what I have to do is press restore from Macintosh HD, and then I could just press restore. And now I'm copying all the stuff from this hard drive into that one. Hey, I'm back. I definitely didn't wait 5 hours for this. Lovely. But now we have to test it. Hopefully I didn't wait too long to do that. Alright. Let's boot from the SSD. Oh yeah, it feels a lot faster now. Hell yes. I guess it's... Oh. That's weird. Okay, I guess it's time to put this thing inside there now. Let's just give it a final shutdown with the old hard drive. Good night. Oh, you can see my reflection. Hello. So I had to clear my desk in order to have enough space to actually do anything on the iMac, and first thing I had to do was actually put the SSD into the case, which took way too long because I couldn't find the right screwdriver. And then it was time to follow the tutorial to replace the SSD. One thing interesting that I did notice was that there was a lot of missing screws on the screen and the hard drive, which definitely proves that it had been opened before, despite the fact that there's no optical disc. And putting in the SSD actually wasn't that big of a deal. The only problem was it wouldn't fit properly for the first couple of times. But after trying to fit it in, I finally managed to actually put the thing in, and then it was time to put it back together. And the screen is actually a lot heavier than it looks. It's probably the most weight to the iMac. So it wasn't the easiest putting all the cables back, and you'll see in just a short bit what that could mean for the iMac. But it took me way too long, and because it was already dark out, it wasn't easy to see, but I tried my best with what I did. Okay, I just finished putting everything back together. Let's hope it works. And the screen's off. Oh no. Okay, one of the cables disconnected. Test 2. Sorry, my hand's shaking a lot. Yes! Huzzah! The repair was an astounding success.
So I put on a little bit of entertainment for myself, and I went ahead cleaning the LCD to make sure there was no debris or fingerprints on the screen from when I had removed it. Then I re-screwed the screen back on with the 2 out of 8 screws that it came with for some reason, did some final wipings. It actually did take a while to put the screen back on, but then I went ahead, cleaned the display, and magnetized it right back on, and put it right back in its rightful place on my furniture.
Alright, we have the iMac back where it is. It's kind of late now. Took me about an hour or something to do this. Let's time how long it takes to turn on now, even though I didn't do a test before and I probably should have. I don't know why it does that flash either. It did that on the old hard drive. Let's open up Mac's fan control. Oh, it reset all my settings. Oh, that sucks. Hard drive 1 is actually... That's very interesting. Looks like I don't need the temperature sensor because the hard drive registers and it's reading out a temperature? That is very interesting. There we go. Got an SSD in it, and it is running. It is, oh my god, I've never seen this thing run so fast. There it is, solid state, yes. Let's start up Firefox. Let's see how long that takes. Oh, damn. Putting an SSD in an old Mac is like the best thing you can do because it brings in a whole new life to this, just like I said in the last video. Let's do one that seems that would take a while. Let's do photos. Photos cannot find system libraries. Oopsies. Sometime in the future, I am going to put an SSD in this MacBook, but the spinning hard drive in it is actually pretty fast. Not as fast as the SSD, obviously, but oh my god, am I so happy I did this. This is gonna save me so many headaches in the future. And now the only thing I have left to do in this is upgrade the RAM, put an optical drive in this, and maybe upgrade the processor if I have any issues with that, but now that the SSD's in here, I don't think I need to. Thanks for watching me put an SSD into my 2010 iMac. Subscribe if you want to see some more old tech content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye!